It is now my honor to welcome Shri Santosh Kumar Mall, Principal Secretary, Water Resources Department, Government of Bihar. I request sir to kindly join us to deliver the special address. Please welcome him with a big round of applause.
Respected dais, all the respected delegates of this conclave, aap sabhi ko namaskar. What a wonderful insight, scientific insight Madam has just given on wastewater treatment. Let me take you to the dharti of Gyan and Moksh, which is Bihar. A state which is blessed with abundant water and yet which is very quickly becoming water stressed, which is on the verge of getting water stressed. So much water passes through us, comes from Nepal, comes from the whole of India, and yet we have South Bihar, which is every alternate year getting drought affected. And of course there is North Bihar, which gets flooded every year. This time we were lucky, and we had some of our systems also in place which managed that we were flood free. But the places which are not embanked, they get flooded, and a lot of population is living there. Courtesy the Bangladesh Water Treaty and the Farakka Water Treaty and Farakka Barrage, the water drain, the biggest water drain effectively which Ganga ji is, gets a little slow in the months of monsoon, and the whole of the water which comes Bihar's way doesn't pass out easily. And we have water logging all along Ganga and its tributaries. And unfortunately, the solution lies across the border in Nepal, high dams, which we are not much in a position to influence because of many reasons which lie in that country and in diplomacy. Given this scenario, in last few years, Bihar has done its bit in digital interventions and technological interventions to improve the situation. I will just briefly take you through some of the most critical interventions in the technological sector which have happened in last few years in Bihar. To utilize the water most effectively, we have the indent discharge system for our canals, so that the last field, which is at the end of the last minor, at the last water course, gets water in the times of Rabi and Kharif. We have our Drishti app, which is used by our engineers for reporting and field inspections and for our monitoring. Of course, we have the management information system, all the states have. We have specifically our flood material management system. We are doing mathematical modeling of our rivers and flood forecasting in a very big way, and perhaps we are leaders in the country in this respect. We have used satellite imagery to plan our river training works, and we have a Bihar embankment asset management system also in place, which is a work in progress, along with real-time data acquisition systems which have been installed, which have started to get installed, and we plan to do it in a big way. I'll take you to the details of these systems one by one. The indent discharge system is a system where the junior engineer in the end of the canal system makes an indent of water as per the requirement of the farmers in that area, and that gets registered in that this portal, our portal of indent discharge system, and based on which the higher ups at the head of the works, head of the canal system, they finalize how much discharge will be to be released in which distributary, which minor, which sub-distributary, and so on and so forth. And based on this indent discharge system, for last 3 years, this exercise started in 22-23, and since 23 we have been using this. And with the help of this indent discharge system, I was personally monitoring it this Kharif season. We have been able to take water most efficiently to the last field. Here we do a data entry every day through the head regulators and cross regulators. So this is a technological intervention. We have heard so much, so many good things in the morning today, where this technology has been actually utilized and adopted, and people also support us big way by requesting the WRD officials in the field. The farmers come to them कि हाँ हमको चाहिए आप indent place कीजिए, और उसके लिए बड़ा pressure आता है. I get phone calls from MLAs also of the field कि आपके यहाँ ये system में आज उन्होंने update नहीं किया और हमको पानी नहीं मिल रहा है. So technology has been adopted by the people. जैसा आज सुबह अर्चना मैडम कह रही थी, we have taken some baby steps in that direction, I must say. This is a snapshot. Of the eastern zone canal system. This is about the eastern Gandak canal system. It's only first few slides. Otherwise, when we work on this system, there are many more details which follow. Drishti is an app which has helped us a lot. As I talk, we are implementing flood mitigation schemes and irrigation improvement projects worth not less than 42,000 crores in Bihar. And to monitor the pace and the quality of these developmental projects, we use this Drishti app, which is on the mobile phones of all our officials. There are thousands of them. And starting from junior engineers up to the level of chief engineers. And everybody has got a target of weekly inspection. They have to go to the field and they have to take a selfie, or even if not a selfie, a good photograph of the site, the work in progress, with geotagged location. This gets uploaded on our Drishti app, and we can monitor, and we do monitor. I monitor it on weekly basis on our senior officers meeting on Mondays. How many inspections have done by which level of officials, and we do a thorough review on this, and this has helped a lot in speeding up the works and the quality of the works also. This is a screenshot of one of the slides which is in my weekly inspections. You can see Chief Engineer Gopalganj, there's one chap, so a target for inspection for the week is 3 for him, and he actually inspected 16 locations. And I can go and see which 16 locations and what exactly was the photograph and what was the progress. And it is linked with our MIS also. So this is for the period 5th September to 11th September. That is how we do it on a weekly basis. And the chief engineers in turn can do it for their superintending engineers, executive engineers, and JEs and so forth. Prerna was talking about Ganga Jalapurti to Greater Noida. Bihar has also done its bit in this regard. We have taken Ganga Jal to places which were really water parched, like Gayaji, like Rajgir, like Nawada. And we are taking sown surface water to places like Bhabua, Mohania, Aurangabad, Dehri, Sasaram. Those projects are in execution. Ganga Jalapurti to these locations, Gayaji, Rajgir, Bodhgaya and Nawada is complete, and we are supplying Ganga water to these places. A unique thing about this project is that we are only taking water in the flood season, in the monsoon season, from June to October only. We store these flood waters, these surplus flood waters, in 3 reservoirs across Bihar, which have been especially created for this. Whereas Greater Noida, the water supply from, I think, Garganga is coming 365 days. This is because of the Farakka, that Bangladesh water treaty. We are not supposed to extract water in the lean season. Bihar is somehow adversely placed in this. We have taken up this issue with Government of India, and next year this Bangladesh treaty would be revised. So we'll try to influence upon the policymakers at the national level to incorporate the interests of Bihar in this regard. Even for village water supply schemes, this treaty doesn't allow us to extract water in the lean season. So we have created 3 reservoirs, and this surplus Ganga water in monsoons is going to these locations, and I think the Rajgir reservoir alone has a capacity of 27 point something million cubic meters. So this one initiative has brought up the water tables of these 4 locations and brought great smiles to the residents of those places. If any of you has visited Gayaji, the Vishnupat temple where the Tarpan and Pitripaksh happens, you would have noticed in the past, if you have gone, that there was no water in Falgu river. Courtesy this Gayaji rubber dam, we have been able to hold the water in Falgu for up to about 2, 3, 4, 5 feet, and there is a lot of water available for all the pilgrims which come. About 3 million come the whole year, and they get water for their rituals. And thankfully, this initiative of rubber dam Gayaji, the water table in Gaya has also gone up. And it has become a tourist destination also, because in the evenings this is quite well lit up and people throng that place. As I was talking the earlier part of this thing, flood forecasting we have done quite a bit. Last year, to tell you, last year we got a deluge in the rivers of Gandak and Kosi, because in Nepal, towards the end of the monsoons, about 1/3 of precipitation, which happens in the whole monsoon season in Nepal, happened in course of 3 days. And a lot of water was going to come our way. This flood forecasting system, which extracts data from rain gauges in Nepal, from the IMD forecast, which extract data from our RTDA systems installed in few of our rivers, this so accurately predicted that we could save many lives last year because of this flood forecasting system. There are 43 locations where we have our water level forecast and rain, this runoff, the discharge forecast. I'll show you the details of last year. This 26th September, I was very new to the department and didn't know much, because before that I was secretary cooperatives. So I was just doing a review meeting, and one of my engineers who was looking after the mathematical modeling center just walked in and showed me the predictions which were to happen 72 hours later, that Kosi, the sorrow of Bihar as we call it, कोसी में सर पानी आने वाला है 6,81,000 क्यूसेक. 6,81,000 cusecs is huge amount of water, and which meant a lot of devastation, because at that point of time the water level in Kosi was barely 60,000 cusecs, and in 72 hours it was going to be 6,81,000 cusecs. It actually came 6.61 lakh cusecs, which was almost 98% accuracy. And in those 72 hours, I could barely sleep. We were talking to all the district magistrates and the SPs of the concerned districts, where a lot of population, about 60 lakh people, live inside the embankments, not in the countryside, inside the embankments. The density of population of Bihar, you know, is very high. 1,200 people per square kilometers, and people live inside embankments also. So all those 60 lakh people were evacuated in time, in 3 days, and this flood forecasting system worked wonders. So, thank you. So this model is based on a particular software which has been developed with the help of Netherlands and in a World Bank project. And we are very fortunate to have done this work, because now we have brought a scenario where disasters come our way, but there is zero loss of life, if I can claim it. Using of satellite imageries for river training, this started way back in 2010, and I'll show, and it is going on, and I'll show you some of the pictures. Gandak River embankment was breached, at this location in September 2010, and a lot of flooding happened, and this area where you can see this shaded area was all inundated, and a lot of problems happened. And after that, some analysis was done based on the satellite pictures, the trends of the river flow, and based on this exercise, we attempted a pilot channel. You can see in the third picture, which appeared just now, this pilot channel in red was attempted in 2010-11. This pilot channel was constructed in September 11, was finished in September 11, and the river started moving in that direction, and the final outcome is, I'll show you the picture of 2023. The river has simply turned its course, and the location where embankment breach happened in 2010, there is no river anymore. I mean, in the flood season, there is some water there, but the main course has changed its way. So use of satellite imagery has helped a lot, and we plan our anti-erosion works and shoal removal works and river training works using this satellite imagery even now. As we are talking, our teams are working on this after every monsoon season. Future, we intend to IT initiatives in our command and control center, which is at the top of our building. And we intend to use AI in flood forecasting. And with the help of World Bank, we are going to have our hydrologic agricultural information support center, which will be doing a forecasting on droughts and use of data, real-time data for providing the best water use efficiency as far as irrigation is concerned. Simultaneously, we will be making more RTDS locations across our rivers and doing SCADA in our irrigation systems. We have our SCADA at barrage headworks, but for our head regulators and other locations, step by step we intend to move. And also, we have a plan to integrate all this at our water knowledge center at Patna, which is under construction. Thank you, APAC, for inviting me, and thank you so much for listening so patiently. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, sir, for talking so extensively how the Water Resources Department of Bihar is focusing on several aspects of technological integration in the water management sector. Sir talked about the Drishti app for monitoring of ongoing schemes, which is also helping in flood mitigation. The Ganga Jal Apurti Yojana to transfer water from surplus areas to water deficit areas. The technologies that the government of Bihar has integrated for flood forecasting and early warning systems, which sir also gave an example of how it has helped in a recent case. So we can see that the government of Bihar is reaching the last milestone when it comes to integrating technology for water resource management. Give a big round of applause to sir for highlighting all those important aspects.